Swami says, Satsangatve Nissangatvam, Nissangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. In this, Swami says, be in a company or satsang which involves truth. Om Shri Sairam. My most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Swami talks about ABC. ABC stands for Avoid Bad Company. I'm going to narrate an incident that happened to me between the years 1989 and 1991 when I was in high school. I got a new friend in the year 1989 who used to sit beside me in my class, and we became very close friends. I come from a very orthodox family where my parents follow strict discipline at home and outside. This girl came from a very rich background. Her father was a businessman. She was used to partying, clubs, night outs, etc. I started enjoying her company, and she was influencing me to follow her ways. And it was so fascinating for me at that age, and I was a teenager at that time. So I started asking my parents to send me for movies, clubs, parties, etc., which my parents used to strictly avoid. I started seeing my parents as villains because they were stopping me from meeting my friends, from me going out on parties or any celebrations. This was the time when I was totally against my parents also. This continued until my 10th standard. So we were in the 10th, and the board exams, we were having study holidays, and during the study holidays the school announced on one of the days for all the students to come and collect the hall ticket. We were supposed to go and collect the hall ticket at 11 a.m. at the school, and I, as usual, went to this girl's house instead of going to the school. And we were talking about a lot of things, and we completely forgot about the hall ticket, and we missed the 11 o'clock deadline. By the time I realized, it was almost 12:30 in the afternoon. We immediately rushed from her house and went to the school. All the teachers had already left the school, only the principal was there. So we went and met the principal requesting for the hall ticket. We gave her some reasons, but the principal did not budge. She was so angry with us, and she said, "You have not been on time, so she's not going to hand over the hall tickets to us." And she also said that we will not be able to write our 10th exams, the board exams. That is when I realized I had made a big mistake by not doing things correctly until then. I was not following what my parents were advising me. That is when I realized that all these years I was not doing the right action, and I was going on the wrong path. So the principal finally said, "You have to bring your parents, and after speaking to the parents, she will decide whether the hall ticket could be given to us or not." I was in great tension. I was worried, and I didn't want to lose a year. That's when I understood that my parents were actually telling good for me, but I was not able to follow the right advice. It so happened that my mother and my father, both of them came to the school. The principal spoke. That's when the principal said that I was into a bad company. The girl who was with me was not the right person for me or for my caliber. So the principal also informed my parents that immediately I should be removed from this girl's friendship, and only then I'll be able to succeed in my career, in my life. So my parents again reiterated that I had to avoid her company. And after that, we had about months study leave to prepare for the 10th exams. And that's when I actually started studying for my 10th exams. Until then, I was whiling away. I was enjoying life. I was thinking the life to be very easy, and life is filled with party, clubs, and cinemas and all that. And only during that time I started actually studying. And my mother used to play bhajans, Sai bhajans at home during the day. I used to listen to Sai bhajans. Then after Sai bhajans, I started studying. I sincerely prepared during the month and managed to get a distinction by Swami's blessings. So in this incident, what I would like to iterate is, we have to avoid bad companies. During the teenage, it is very evident that kids easily get into bad company and they feel that they are right. Even if the elders try to advise that they are not in the right company, they feel that it is their right to choose their friends. That's what I did also. So it is easy for the teenagers to get into bad company, and Swami says you have to avoid bad company. Swami says, Satsangatve Nissangatvam, Nissangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Mukti. In this, Swami says, be in a company or satsang which involves truth. We have to teach our children to be in good company. This message is mainly for teenagers who, during the years of teen, get into bad companies and ruin their lives. Swami says, avoid bad company. So it is the responsibility of elders to train their children in good path right from the beginning, so that when they become teens, they are able to choose their company wisely and live in a good company which shows them a good path for their future. Jai Sairam.